Hi there, Kelly here to show you how I stitched the cut file for my shine layout I designed for the Treasured Memories July kit. In the kit this month is a skein of white embroidery floss, and what you'll need is a medium-eyed needle, and if you're like me, I have a little trouble threading them, and so I use this needle threader, handy little unit that makes it easy breezy. So what you'll do is cut about an arm's length of thread and divide the 6 strands, because it comes in 6 strands, divide it in half. So that'll be 3 and 3. And what I actually do is divide it into 3 and then hold one end in my teeth and pull until the two ends are separated, and what you'll end up is with 2 lengths of thread, that is 3 strands each, and that makes it a lot easier to thread your needle. So you have a strand of embroidery floss that's 3 threads thick, and using your threading tool, if you need one, thread your needle. I usually need a little DNA on the end there. Once your embroidery floss is on your needle, remove the tool and place your needle in the center of your thread and fold it in half, as you see here. And when you tie a knot at the end, you'll tie them together. That makes your embroidery floss 6 strands thick, and it adds a lot of beautiful texture to your layout. So I've gone ahead and pierced holes along the letter S, and I like to put them about 1/4 of an inch apart. Try and keep in mind not to pierce the paper too close to your cut file, because you don't want it to rip while you're stitching. How I make the holes, there's several different tools that you can do it. This is what I use. It's a piece of rubber foam. It's about 1/4 inch thick. It's very flexible but sturdy enough to hold your cut file while you're pushing the needle through so that it doesn't bend. And I just use this simple pin with a large star on top. It gives me a nice place to hold it and push down at the same time. So start anywhere you're comfortable with, and just eyeballing it, you can make them about 1/4 inch apart. There are several gals making cut files that include the holes already beside the cut file, ready for you to sew. Paige Evans has several really super cute cut files, and she's on Etsy or in the Silhouette Studio. Also, my friend Virginia from New Zealand has a number of really cute cut files, and you can find her at Virginia Walker on her Etsy site. And that can make it a lot quicker, but being that not everyone who bought this kit probably will do the stitching, so I've left it off the cut file and left it up to you to make your stitching holes if you want it to look like the inspiration layout I've made for the kit this month. So now you have your holes in place, you're ready to stitch. And here's a walkthrough on a simple chain stitch. Adds a ton of texture to your file, and it doesn't take as long as some people think. So come through your first hole and back through the top through the next hole. Don't pull it too tight. It doesn't have to be super tension on it. You just want it to look neat. And from the bottom, pull your needle back through to the top and under the first stitch that you made around your cut file. Just place the needle through that stitch, pull it through, and then back through the same hole that you came through. If it gets caught on a part of your cut file, just gently pull it off so you don't have a bent cut file when you're all done. So we'll do a couple of more. Just go through the next hole from underneath with your needle. Again, keeping in mind your tension, don't pull it too tight. Oh, you'll see that I have a bit of trouble finding the hole here. It's right there. So go through the next hole and again pass the thread under the stitch previously made. Pull it through and go down the same hole you just came from. And you'll go all around your stitch file. It took me probably 4 hours to do the whole word. Well, watch your favorite movie or listen to some fun music. It doesn't take long at all.